think we're just going to get right into it with a message starting with the what lies beneath. I think, yeah, let's do that. And I'm surrounded by my cards. I usually try to put them back, but I have just this tiny little space. They are taking over. Okay, what lies beneath? From my beautiful ones, trying to get a message. If we may. Investigating. Well, duh. Why else would you be here? We are investigators of the truth. Okay. Detective status. Alright, so something or someone is under investigation. Okay, let's just keep it light and fun, you guys. It's just hypothetical, okay, / reality. Those that know. Okay, let's get these ones. These ones were like $5 off of Temu. I forget what they're called, but I kind of went wild and got a few cards, a few more decks because they're so cheap. Anyways, we are investigating a situation. Ah, shit. Let's see. What are we investigating? Can we keep it? Let's just keep it hypothetical, light and airy and entertaining. I don't want to get weird and disturbed and triggered. If we could possibly, I can't. I've been going up and down with my energy the last few days, always. And we are feeling a little elevated, and we don't want to get triggered. Ooh, we have the sun at the bottom. Can we just stay in the sun energy? Tonight I'm gonna go work for like a fairgrounds, like at a booth, helping somebody sell their shit. Because you guys know I'm just always getting these side gigs because until I go back to work for I'm a private driver in May. Anyways, my point is, my new boss for the day, he's got just this really light, sunny energy, but he's gonna be under investigation. Anybody that you come in contact with is under investigation, and you're like a catalyst. You're gonna catapult them into blessings or into it's like you are this pivot or a fork in the road, or it's like a nexus. It's like you're a portal to people's just for destiny or fate. We are investigating. Ooh. Somebody's walking away from everything. Hold on, let's get more. I got a message. I really don't want to feed into this energy, but there's a subscriber who harasses me once in a while. And this morning he said something about, you and your partner, whatever you're up to, something about as if I was working with somebody against them. It was so bizarre. Anyways, I had to delete it, and I don't delete anybody's messages. Somebody made claim that I have deleted messages. I only delete haterade, or ones that I feel like they're being weird, like I don't fucking get it, like I don't fucking know. Anyways, we are investigating. Oh yeah, the reason why I mentioned that is because he says that me and somebody are trying to set people up to leave it all behind, more or less. He's like, your goal is to put us with nothing. It's like, hey, that storyline comes from Jesus when they're along the Silk Road and the merchant with all his things comes up to Jesus and says, yo, what do I have to do to inherit eternal life? And Jesus says, keep the commandments. And he says, I have kept the commandments since youth. And he says, if you want to be perfect, you have to sell all you have, give to the poor, and come and follow me. And so nobody wants to sell all they have because they spent their whole life gaining the things. And so the merchant went away sorrowful. But I took it upon myself to follow Jesus to a certainty. I'm like, I want to be perfect. Anyways, I sold all my stuff. I actually ended up, literally right afterwards is when I met the kid who told me everything I ever knew. And so it's a lot lining up with biblical stories. It is different. What are you gonna do? This is what it is. Hey, why would I lie? So we're investigating this kid, or the guy that I had to delete this morning. It was like he was making reference that I'm trying to get people to leave it all behind. It's like we're investigating the reasons to do that. But now that I did the thing, it's like undercover homelessness, almost. It's like I did the thing, and now I can vouch for the next chapter. You can, so this is not for everybody. And I don't think we're required to be perfect, but like if you want to be perfect according to Jesus, this is what he says. And so what happens is when you investigating the purpose of leaving it all behind, there are those of us that can vouch for the afterlife of, it's like rebuilding. But this time you rebuild from your intuition and your instincts and the knowledge you have acquired from your experiences and the wisdom. Implement your reality based on you. And so it's like the foundation is the rock. So you can't be shook. Like when you start from scratch and from the rock, you can't be swayed. You can't be shook. You can't be broke. You start from scratch, and so there's nothing else to lose. So that's why I've learned, I'm still learning all the value that comes with starting from scratch. And actually, this kid that I encountered, he said that I feel like at least I said, has anybody ever done it correctly, the whole thing? And he said no. And like I was the only one. And I was like, well, this is just what he said. You guys, I don't know. And since time isn't linear, maybe at that moment I was maybe the only female, because like Jesus' disciples left it all behind, right? Like, but anyways, the aftermath of leaving it all behind, we are investigating. What is it? What is this? What is it about this Jesus teaching? Like, what is it all about? Oh my God. Let me turn off my brunch. Lunch. I can smell it. So we are investigating leaving it all behind, or the purpose thereof, or sometimes we get forced to because of a fire or death or whatever. The universe is like, you need to leave it all behind, and shake shit up, and so you think it's a punishment, but really you were stagnant and need to elevate or evolve. Okay, so we are investigating this leaving it all behind energy. Let's get a couple more if you're still here, yo. That's why, you know, if you have very little to nothing, you're maybe even homeless, you are in a prime position, according to Jesus. I'm just saying, if you're in that position, you might be inspired by this message. What is this message? What is this investigation? It's like you walk away from the things that don't serve you. Actually, I don't like to say don't serve you. I like to say don't support you. And you walk right into a celebration, a graduation. You did it. You made it. It's like, it was like, yes, this way, this way. Keep going, keep going. It's like, you did it. Somebody did it. Or is going to, or is investigating what happens when you do. Coming together, a marriage, a milestone, a graduation. Did I say marriage? Can represent marriage. And then we have the Emperor. So, how does the Emperor here? Maybe you're the Emperor considering such a thing. I don't know. We are investigating. Jesus' words, not mine. I just so happened to do the thing and then ran into the... Seriously. Yo. He knew my most intimate thought with the universe. He knew that I was faced this situation. He didn't know exactly what I chose, and so I told him, like, but the fact that he knew these choices that I was faced with, there's no way. It's so far out, I couldn't even put it into words. Well, I could, but like, so anyways, this character, he said the government won't let us stay connected because we'll be too much of a problem. Because when two powerful people who can see and are aware of so much, we start waking people up, and then the government that wants to keep us dumb, blind, and numb can't afford us to be waking a bunch of people up. And then he said that with us separated, it will provide public passion. That's what he said, you guys. I don't fucking been trying to figure this shit out. You already know those have been here. It fucks with me. Am I not? Yo, I go and do the things, and then I was like, yeah, you've been granted freedom, but like, good luck. Still in the fucking matrix and the body and the structures. It's like, fuck. Gotta make it work for us somehow here. We're trying. The Emperor here. What's the Emperor doing here? Let's get, I guess we'll clarify. I love you guys. If you're still here, seriously, yo, I really don't even, I didn't think any of you existed. Nobody, why would anybody want to? It's like the more you know, the more you don't. And the truth is supposed to set you free, but it is not everybody can handle it. Holding the truth of multiple dimensions and the quantum, it's just holding the entire universe, or at least a galaxy. I've been led to believe I hold an entire galaxy. Oh my gosh, we have it. Ow. The Eight of Wands, clarifying the Eight of Cups. Somebody is... It looks like somebody's doing this or did this. Somebody decided to leave so much behind. And as soon as you started, or start leaving, as soon as you left it behind, or as soon as you do, you get this downloads, because you have opened up all the space for for what? For this celebration, this reunion with self, God, Jesus. What is a celebration? Oh my gosh. Investigating. We are investigating the situation. 6 of Wands. This is publicly recognized. This is a public event where the public is being, seriously. It is it's out there. Something's out there. And then we have the Emperor. I cannot wait to clarify this one. This Emperor. I present a problem for the Emperor because of my wild feminine energy, and they need things to be in order. And I either hypnotize or cause confusion. So I understand why I'm isolated right now. I guess. I feel like we should be able to figure it out someday. Me and an Emperor, just separate wings, doing our own thing, but then like just come together real quick once in a while. Okay. What? Let's clarify the Emperor. Love you guys, seriously. Thank you for being here. The Magician is clarifying this Emperor. Wow. I feel like Jesus did a magic trick on me. Or the Emperor. What? The Emperor is the Magician. So this investigation has uncovered once you walk away, you walk right into a celebration that will be recognized publicly, or in I don't know. I know me personally putting it out there is being publicly recognized. It was different because I can't tell. This character was like not what you would expect. Anyways, I feel like clarifying another row because we are investigating the situation, walking away into celebration, and it's like the Yellow Brick Road, or what is it? Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz. And they get to the end, and he's just this guy behind the curtain pulling tricks, doing the Emperor and the with the tricks, the magic, pulling some strings. But then you gain your heart, your courage, and your brain, and you, no doubt, no fear, no shame, and then freedom of thought. And then it's like, okay, now what? And like, so here we are. What is this? One more row. I don't know. Do we? I don't want to. Let's just get like an oracle. I can't. I don't know. Should we? I don't know. Maybe we should clarify more because we're investigating. Okay, one more row. What is the Eight of Cups to the Eight of Wands, please? If we may. Five of Swords. Yep. there's gonna be conflict when you leave it all behind and you start getting these downloads and you walk to, it's somebody has to win and somebody has to lose, and it could be the fight within self. It's like you have to leave behind the old version of you. It is brutal, a brutal death of an identity. The sun? But you walk right into the sun! You are authentic essence. The 4 wands, the 6 of wands to the sun. This is seriously. Ooh, shoot. It's so good. Everything is illuminated. It's not all pretty, but it's clear. And your authentic expression comes alive and thrives and affects people's. You affect people by just being there. They can't. It's like you, seriously, your presence. What is this? 10 of Swords. It's like you, it's the Emperor to the Magician to the 10 of Swords. It's kind of like you went and found the magic trick, and now it's no longer a magic trick. You did the Yellow Brick Road, knocked on the door, and you found out he was just a guy behind the curtain. Hey, how else can I take this? 10 of Swords, game over. But then you're no longer bound. It's like you went through the process of purification, and they got it's like the guy behind the curtain doesn't get to play with you anymore, and so like it's bittersweet. It's like, now what? At the bottom we have 7 of Wands. Now we defend the truth. And we speak it. Otherwise, they just don't, I don't know. Because they want to keep playing or something. I know this is fucking far out, you guys, but like, I have all the gratitude and appreciation for going through the things I've gone through, even though I now see way too much. That's a lot of painful, a lot of suffering going on that I just want to fix everything. I want everybody to heal. But we are in the. My dad advised me to suggest that I help you guys recognize where we are and the outer darkness. But like this, we are lit up from the inside with the truth, and so we are the light in the darkness, and or not if you choose not to be. But like the ones that it's like, my point is, I want to save and fix everybody, but that's not my job. My job is to hold the light and the truth, and to be an anchor that's grounded, like okay, if she did it, I can do it. But not to fix everybody. Everybody has to provide their own validation, and Jesus can help you do that, but he'll put you all the way through it. But then everything's illuminated. You find the face behind the mask, the man behind the curtain, and the show's over. Magic tricks, but that's not actually it. I'm aligned with like the world, the universe. The synchronicities are like all day, and so you get there's a different validation. And like part of the Bible somewhere says don't look for signs. And so but then they're everywhere. I don't look for them. But then, you know, so it's given me comfort. The synchronicities has become it's like God's way of saying we are aligned, you are on the right path, you're doing the things, you're paving a new path. Like it's like maybe a path that's never been paved, but those that are paving new paths provide the light for other people to see the way lost souls needing some direction. So be the light, be the beacon, and so it is. Let's just get one of where'd they go? Oh, let's get one of these. 25 minutes. Well, did some investigating here, and I think we've uncovered some things. So, one more, please. If we may add just one more to this message. Purification. It is not cute. It's not pretty, but it is. It's what's up. You want to live in your authenticity, in your sun energy, in the truth, and fight for justice and healing, then you're on the right track. Somebody here is being purified. And so that's what I have. Love you guys so much. I hope that helped until next time.